So I think the first major challenge of firms using in-house systems was related to both cost and scope. When I say cost and scope, many firms had allocated a certain amount of money, time, and personnel to cost bases. And what all industries have found, including third-party providers, is that the scope of the project was larger than had been allocated. So many in-house firms, or many firms who decided to build in-house, had a specific budget target that ultimately this project exceeded, largely because of not necessarily knowing what the final regulations would look like, and also simply underestimating all of the requirements, both from a technology perspective and from an operational efficiency perspective. And that's really segues into the second major challenge, which relates to having the in-house intellectual capital to, one, understand the regulations, two, to be able to assess all the touch points within the organization from a technology perspective, and also understand all of the touch points from a resources, personnel, and operations perspective. Those third-party vendors, their focus is on having the intellectual capital and being able to assess a firm's operations and understand the various touch points. That is ultimately their main selling point. An in-house firm, on the other hand, has multiple groups running at the same time, does not necessarily have the understanding on the tax side, so really what these regulations require in terms of understanding the tax code and taking that understanding of the tax code and implementing algorithms and technology to automate that process and to make the calculations. So I think those are really the two major challenges for those who went with an in-house firm. One is simply the cost, and two is the intellectual capital.